You call them your children, thinking you are their parent. But a heartbreaking truth lies hidden within the mind of every single dog you have ever loved. To your dog, you have never been a human. You are a strange, hybrid entity their ancestors spent 10,000 years designing within their very own brains. If you continue treating them like human toddlers, you are unintentionally destroying their survival instincts and causing irreparable neurological damage to your four-legged best friend. We think we are teaching them our ways, but in reality, they have been training us for centuries to provide for their every single primal need. Science has finally cracked the canine code. By scanning their brains, researchers found 10 shocking truths that prove we have misunderstood our pets for generations. Wait until the end of this video, because I will reveal why your most affectionate hug might actually be perceived as an act of pure aggression. This misunderstanding leads to the tragedies the media calls unexpected accidents. It is time to see the world through their eyes, not your human emotions. Prepare yourself to have your reality shifted. Your dog loves you, but not for the reasons you think. Let us dive into the canine mind. The first code is the chemical hijacking of your heart. When a dog gazes into your eyes, it is not just a look of pure adoration. They have evolved a specific muscle, the levator anguli oculi medialis, just to trigger your biological urge to protect and nurture a defenseless small creature. You are a mobile oxytocin machine. They are literally hacking your neural reward system onto ensuring you stay bonded to them for their safety and food supply. When you come home and they lick your face, you think it is a kiss. In reality, they are conducting a complex chemical audit of your day. You are a living diary of scents. They can tell who you met, how healthy they were, and if you are carrying any traces of potential illness. To them, you are the god of scents. By letting them sniff you for 30 seconds, you are allowing them to update their data on the pack's safety. Do they always sleep at your feet? This is the safety anchor protocol. You aren't just a bed. You are a vital biological buffer for survival. In the wild, no animal sleeps deeply without a wall at their back. By leaning on you, they use your body as a living alarm system. If you move, they know. They have entrusted their very life to your reflexes, on viewing you as the ultimate shield against the dangers of the night. How do they know you arrive at exactly 5 p.m.? They don't watch the clock. They measure the fading concentration of your unique scent in the air. As your scent decays, they learn the exact threshold that signals your return. You are their chrono guide, the heartbeat of their temporal world. Emotional contagion is real. When you yawn, they yawn. They aren't just tired. They are syncing their nervous system to yours in perfect harmony. If your heart races with anxiety, so does theirs. They don't see you as another species, but as a direct extension of their own emotional core. The mirror reveals a strange truth. They don't recognize themselves because dogs don't care about appearance. Their identity is written in smells, not reflections. You are more significant to them than their own reflection because you carry the scent of life, safety, and the history of their entire existence. When they bark at the mailman, they aren't being disobedient. They are trying to save your life because they think you are deaf and blind. In their eyes, you are a powerful god who lacks basic senses. They act as your sixth sense, alerting you to every perceived threat in the shadows. Now, we reach the most dangerous misunderstanding. The hug. To a human, it is love. To a dog, it is a suffocating display of dominance. When you lock your arms around them, Their brain screams, "Predator." They feel trapped, unable to flee, which triggers a primal, desperate self-defense reflex. This is why even the gentlest dog might bite. It isn't a betrayal of your bond. It is a panic attack induced by your human affection. Your dog doesn't think you are human, and perhaps that is a blessing. Humans can be cruel, but the entity they see in you is perfect. To them, you are the ultimate source of light, food, and unconditional safety. You are a god they will defend with their very last breath. You don't need to be a perfect human to be their world. You just need to respect their nature and love them as they truly are. Has your dog ever looked at you like they were reading your very soul? Share that moment with us in the comments below right now. Subscribe to decode more animal mysteries. Next, find out why your cat thinks you are just a giant, clumsy, and very confused fellow feline. The world through their eyes is a tapestry of smells and sounds we can barely imagine. Our presence is the anchor in their chaotic reality. Their joy is primal, tied directly to your happiness. When you smile, their entire biological system recognizes that the pack is thriving and safe. They aren't just waking you up for food. They are checking that their god is still breathing and ready to lead the day's journey. The wolf within them never truly died. It simply chose to sit by your fire and transform its ancient instincts into a modern language of devotion. Even your shoes are a sacred relic to them. They contain the map of everywhere you've been, keeping your essence close even when you are away. Every game of fetch is a simulated hunt, a way for them to prove their value to you, the provider and the leader of their world. They hear the frequencies of the world that remain silent to us, or they are listening to the hum of the universe on your behalf. In the wilderness of life, you are their compass. They follow not just your steps, but the invisible trail of confidence you leave behind. That wag is a complex social signal. It communicates everything from submission to pure, unadulterated joy that you are finally back in their sight. They understand the hierarchy of the hunt. By waiting for you to eat or provide, they acknowledge your status as the source of all abundance. They see beauty in the things we find mundane. A wet sidewalk is a library of stories, and you are the main character in every one. Touch is a bridge between two worlds. When done correctly, it lowers both of your blood pressures, healing the mind through the power of connection. In their twilight years, their loyalty only deepens. Such they may lose their sight or hearing, but their heart never loses the scent of your love. They extend their guardianship to your offspring, recognizing the vulnerability of the new pack members and stepping into the role of silent protector. Pure instinct meets pure play. They live entirely in the present moment, teaching us that the only time that truly matters is right now. The leash is not a tether to them. It is a promise of adventure and the chance to explore the world with their favorite being. To them, a car ride is a sensory explosion. They are drinking in miles of information at 70 miles per hour, all while sitting by your side. They hide their treasures for the future, a lingering habit from ancestors who had to store food to survive the harsh winters of the past. Amidst 1,000 strangers, they only have eyes for you. You are the only constant in a world that is moving too fast for them. They feel our sadness before we even acknowledge it. They are the silent witnesses to our most private moments, offering a comfort that needs no words. Training isn't just about obedience. It's about developing a shared language. It's the bridge that allows two completely different species to understand each other. Their heart beats for you, literally. Studies show their heart rate slows down just by being in the same room as their favorite human. In the silence, the connection grows. They don't need conversation. They simply need to exist in the sphere of your presence to feel whole. This playfighting is an ancient bonding ritual. It builds trust and establishes the boundaries of the relationship in a safe and joyful environment. Even in their moments of greatest fear, they look to you for the signal that everything will be okay. Your courage becomes their courage. They are the masters of shaking off the stress of the day. They remind us to let go of the things that weigh us down. Their focus is absolute. Whether it's a prey item or your face, when they decide to pay attention, the rest of the world simply disappears. The shadow of the wolf still follows them, but they have chosen to walk in the light of your friendship instead of the darkness. They are the first teachers of empathy for our children. They show us what it means to care for someone who cannot speak for themselves. To them, the forest is a book written in smells. They are reading the history of every creature that passed through long before you arrived. By sleeping in a circle, they protect their vital organs, a biological memory of sleeping in the cold, open wild before they met us. They don't know the words, but they know the music of your voice. Your tone tells them more than 1,000 human sentences ever could. They are the true Zen masters of our world. They find complete satisfaction in a sunbeam, a bowl of water, and your presence nearby. When they bring you a toy, they are offering you their most prized possession. It's an invitation to bond and a sign of deep trust. Their patience is infinite. They can wait for hours just for a single moment of your attention, valuing it more than anything else in life. Through every season of your life, they remain the same. They are the constant heartbeat in a world of ever-shifting shadows and changing faces. We think we are the ones taking care of them, but often, it is they who are keeping our souls anchored to what is real. They don't ask why you are hurting. They simply share the weight of your sorrow, proving that love doesn't need a human definition to be true. They are the embodiment of living life to the fullest. Every leap, every run, every breath is a celebration of the existence you share. That small tag is more than just a name. It is their citizenship in your heart, a sign that they belong to someone who loves them. They remind us of our own primal roots. In their gaze, we see the ancient world that we have largely forgotten in our digital lives. Their vulnerability is a gift. They trust us so completely that they can fall into a deep sleep in our presence, totally unguarded. Wherever you go, they leave their mark on your life. Their path is forever intertwined with yours, creating a journey of shared discovery and love. Are they wondering about the same mysteries we are? Or is their universe simply contained within the boundary of your smile and your scent? They are the keepers of our secrets. You can tell them anything, and they will hold your words in a vault of silent, non-judgmental devotion. They see the magic in the smallest things. They invite us to slow down and notice the beauty that we often walk right past. As the fire fades, their presence remains. They are the warmth that fills a house and turns it into a home, one wag at a time. Every interaction is an investment in your bond. They never take your presence for granted, treating every moment with you as a precious gift. They teach us how to say goodbye to the day with grace. They are the masters of contentment, on showing us that enough is truly enough. Across every culture and every language, the bond between human and dog remains the same. It is a universal story of two souls connecting. Even their little messes are reminders of the life and love they bring into our world. They leave a trail of happiness wherever they go. Respect their world, and they will give you the universe. By understanding their true nature, we can build a relationship that is deeper than words. They are not just dogs. They are the living bridge to a more primal, honest way of being. They are the mirrors of our best selves. So, the next time you look at your dog, remember, you are not their parent, and they are not your child. You are something much better. You are the god of their world, the keeper of their heart, and the one they chose to walk beside for all of their days. Cherish this ancient bond. It is one of the few things in this world that is truly, deeply, and scientifically proven to be unconditional. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. Discover the hidden world of cats next, and learn why they see you as a giant, clumsy roommate.